What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, it's your homie, FuturisticMike. Welcome back to another Walking Dead video. This is going to be the review and recap for The Walking Dead Season 11, Episode 10, titled New Haunts. If you're a fan of The Walking Dead, hit the like on this video. If you're new to my channel and this is the first time you're finding me, subscribe and turn on those post notifications so when I post videos on The Walking Dead, you get them. Now, things are getting crazy in the Walking Dead universe, man. We see that our group of people are finally introduced to the Commonwealth. We know Ezekiel, Eugene, Princess, and Yumiko, they were introduced a while ago, man. At the beginning of the season, we seen them go through processing and stuff, and it took a little while for them to get into this community, but now they're finally in, and Eugene brought them to Alexandria, and now everybody else is in the community as well. We see that it's been some time since they've been in. I think it's been like a month or something. The crazy thing is, not everybody left Alexandria. Some people stayed back because they didn't want to go to this community. And not everyone even wants to be at the Commonwealth. They're not 100% sure they want to stay there. They want to know what this place is about. They're trying to do their research and stuff before they decide they want to stay 100%. Now we see it's Halloween at the Commonwealth and everybody's dressed up, man. The kids are in costumes. A lot of events are taking place. They got, petting zoos, prizes, all kinds of stuff. They got a fun house. There's Walker actors and stuff. It's just crazy. We see that everybody has taken on these new jobs. They're playing their roles and stuff. Ezekiel runs the petting zoo. I guess their jobs are based off like their careers from before and stuff. So yeah, he runs the petting zoo, which has several animals like rabbits, chickens, all kinds of animals. And Daryl and Rosita are going through some training because they want to become Commonwealth soldiers. We see Princess works in the music store, which I'm okay with. But honestly, what happened to Luke, man? We haven't seen Luke since season 10. Where did he go? Honestly, he loved music so much. Why is he not running the music store? But I don't know. Maybe Luke will return later on. I don't know. But where is he at? And Carol, she's working at the bakery. Connie's a reporter. And we see Magna is a server. And in the Commonwealth, I guess the place that you live in depends on your job and stuff. So you got to work your way up, just like anything. Just like you got to work your way up at a job or whatever. And Rosita and Daryl, they don't have the best of places to live right now because they're not completely soldiers just yet. We hear Judith ask for some money, and Daryl said he can't until he gets the job. She wants to spend some money because you can actually spend money in this community. Now, there's this little exercise that they all have to do, and Daryl and Rosita want to be together, man. They want to team up during the exercise, and Mercer says that they can't. So they're both paired up with people who look like they have little experience. Now, Rosita's team gets through the exercise, but Daryl likes to do things on his own. So he was trying to handle things by himself, but his team failed, and Mercer asked Daryl to come with him so that Sebastian, Governor Pamela Milton's son, can kill walkers. And if you guys remember Sebastian, he's the one that was being a dick to Eugene after Eugene saved his life. I already don't like this dude. Now we see Rosita comes and joins them, and Mercer didn't want that to happen, but she said, no, I volunteer, I want to do it. And we hear Sebastian talking some crap, and Daryl's not really liking it. But then Sebastian struggles to kill a walker, so Daryl steps in and does it for him, which kind of pisses Sebastian off. And Mercer says that Daryl shouldn't have done that, but Daryl says, man, his ego's too big. Now we know that, Ezekiel and Carol had the best relationship before, but that all fell apart when Henry was killed by Alpha. And Carol still has feelings for him, like really, really deep feelings for him. You can tell because she sees him suffering from his cancer and stuff, and she's really concerned about him. So she breaks into this little room at the hospital, and Tommy's in there, Yumiko's brother. He catches Carol in there, but I guess he was removed from his position as a baker, and now he's a surgeon. Because remember, he didn't really want Yumiko to say anything about him being a surgeon before, but I guess that did happen, and now he actually is a surgeon. He explains everything to Carol and tells her that Ezekiel is pretty far down on the wait list. And we see she wants to do something about it, so she's spying on Lance Hornsby. And she notices he's complaining about wine for the masquerade later that evening, and Carol goes and finds herself some wine to give to Lance that he'll like. And she has to go through some shit too. She has to kill some walkers to get that wine, and then she brings it to him, and he's very grateful for it. And she asks if Ezekiel can be moved up further on the list, and he said he'll decide after the masquerade. After the event, Carol finds Lance and asks if the wine was good or whatever, and he wants more from her before he can help her. Later on that night, we see Carol and Ezekiel in her apartment, and they're enjoying some of this wine, and they're bonding and stuff, and I just love to see it, man, because their relationship was so good before. It's clear they still have feelings for each other. It never really went away after Henry and stuff. You know, Carol was just really hurt, and she needed some time to herself. But Ezekiel, presents her with Henry's box of personal items for her to keep, and she's super happy about it. This moment actually brings her to tears. Now, at the masquerade, we see that only important people are allowed to enter, and of course, this includes Mercer. And everyone in the community looks up to him, especially Princess, and he sees her waiting on the side or whatever, and he invites her to come inside with him as his guest. We see Magna inside. She's one of the servers, and the wine is being presented to the guest. They're having fun drinking and stuff. We see Connie and Kelly approach Governor Pamela Milton. They want to talk to her about some stuff that she wants to avoid, and she has to get away from them because she has to go up and give a speech. As she's giving her speech, she presents a beautiful painting of her father, and then out of nowhere, this guy takes her assistant hostage. He's really mad about some things because he feels like the Commonwealth hasn't been treating him right. And, he failed as a soldier, so he was demoted, and he's been struggling to get by. So he just has some things to say. He wants the governor to listen. It seemed like things were going to get messy, but they talked him down, and then he escapes out of there without harming Max, and then Daryl chases after him. Daryl goes into the haunted house, and he's trying to find him. He ends up finding him, and then Sebastian shows up. And he says to Daryl, "You found him." And Daryl's like, "No, you found him." And he gave him to Sebastian. He just wanted to take all the credit, and Daryl let him. And Pamela Milton is upset, and she's worried that there might be more citizens that are unhappy in the Commonwealth. And she asked, Lance Hornsby if there's more, and he said no. We see that Daryl and Rosita become soldiers by the end of the episode, and it seems like, their living situation is better than it was at the beginning. We see Rosita and some soldiers raid this home at the end of the episode, and they find like this room filled with messages and stuff that makes her look kind of shook. This was a really good episode though, man. I enjoyed it. I'll give it a 9 out of 10. It's one of my favorite ones so far of the season. It's interesting to see how the Commonwealth operates, how they allow their people to be processed in there. It's also interesting to see how the Commonwealth operates as a whole, how it gives their people jobs, makes them do things to contribute and stuff. I'm just really loving this Commonwealth story so far, and I can't wait to see where else it goes. I'm really not liking this Sebastian character though, man. I have a feeling that maybe he might kill one of the main characters, one of the beloved characters of The Walking Dead, and if he does, I'm really gonna hate him. But this character right here is just annoying. I'm also very sad that we lost Alden. He was a great character on this show. He was with the Saviors at first, but then he quickly went to Maggie and them's side, and he was a very, very likable character. I'm really upset about his death, but this was a solid episode. What did you guys think of this one? Comment down below and let me know. Keep supporting your boy, and I'll be continuing to bring y'all The Walking Dead content in the future. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and smash that notification bell so you can never miss a video. If you guys want to donate to the channel, I got links below to the PayPal and Cash App accounts. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me get out of here, y'all. It's your boy FuturisticMike, and I'll talk to you on the next one. I'm out. Peace.